Ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for the 2018 Subaru Legacy, then I don't have it. What I have is an alternative from Germany. This is the Mach 7 Golf variant. Instead of the 2.5-liter monster that powers the Legacy, which will be sure to drain your wallet every time you go to the petrol station because fuel prices, this one has a 1.2-liter turbocharged inline-4 engine, which makes about 84 horsepower. 84 horsepower, that's not very impressive, and the Subaru boys are already laughing at that number, but they are exactly that, boys. The number that matters to men is the torque figures. So this one, at around 4,000 RPM, makes 160 Newton meters of torque, which is about the same as the 2.5-liter FB25 you find in the Subaru Legacy. So it might be 84 horsepower, but because of the turbocharger, the torque numbers are pretty impressive. And not to mention, 84 German horses are equivalent to about 160 Japanese horses. And that's a fact, you can Google it. It sends all 84 of those horses to the front wheels through a 6-speed dual-clutch gearbox. That's the same stuff you find in a Porsche. I know I've said before that Subarus are the closest thing to a Porsche 911, but that's engine-wise. Gearbox-wise, this is your budget 911. Styling-wise, it has this classic Audi VW look, which I really like. It has this red stripe on the grille here, which is reminiscent of your Golf GTI. I know it's not a GTI, but it's going to fool a few souls, and that's good. I like the chrome linings on the windows, classic VW. 16-inch original VW wheels on this thing with Continental tires. And as you can see, the brake pads are Bosch. This is a German, you don't put Chinese brake pads and tires on it, otherwise it won't even start. So the interior of the Golf variant, you get a nice little steering wheel, which is multifunctional and flat-bottomed. An analog gauge cluster, soft touch materials on the dashboard, an infotainment system which is touchscreen. I find the screen a bit too big, but that's fine. This is how you control your AC, and this is how you control your DSG gearbox. It has a manual mode, so you can do the shifting yourself, and below here you have your start-stop engine button, which is perfectly placed. You have your indicators on the wrong side of the steering wheel, an armrest which is nice and comfortable and doubles as storage when you open it like that. The seats are cloth, nice and comfortable, but they are manually adjustable. So you have to do this like it's the 1970s, but not too bad. So you have a choice. You can go for the 2.5-liter Subaru Legacy and make the petrol station attendant part of your family, or you can go German 1.2-liter Golf variant and you'll barely know where the petrol station is. So this one goes for 1.88 million Kenya shillings. Just find the number in the description and we'll talk about how you can own this exact unit.